Hey, this is Brian, and welcome back to this commentary playthrough of Dragon Warrior 2. Wait a minute. Did this just reconnect me to the lower level here? I think it did. I don't think I came over here before, partially because I'm afraid of this walking on the lava, but it doesn't really seem to do that much damage. Well, let's check this one out. See, there's a guy there. Such rudeness in a wizard's home is not acceptable. Perhaps I should turn thee into a frog. Uh-oh. Okay, it's just two of these guys. I mean, still not great. But let's see how we do. Let's go ahead and heal the hero. Hey, he's over 100 HP now. I think this means we found the bottom, or the right path. I might be able to get it done. Who knows how much is left, though, hopefully. Oh, is this it? Come on, cross my fingers. Discovered the Eye of Molroth. Alright. Well, let's just get out of here. There's potential that maybe I might have left a treasure or two, but I don't remember there being anything important in here. Because the first time I played through it, I did kind of consult some guides once in a while. Mostly just to check on which items were where, kind of. Yeah, so let's go. Now, what's next? And is that another item that takes up inventory space? Probably. Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna talk to this guy since I'm right here. That which thou seekst is north. Is he talking about the monolith? About the Maidenhall? Or Rubus's cave in the middle of the ocean, that little spot? But I don't have all the crests yet. Or was it when I get the... I'll stop there, I guess, and see. My other thought would be to head towards the final area, kinda. I'm actually kind of surprised I was able to finish that Molroth cave up and get the eye today. Oh, let me think for a second. I think I actually want to go ahead and move forward and go to Baron again, because that'll take me to the final area, and I think the final crest is somewhere over there. So that's where I'm gonna head that way. I don't know if I'm gonna go too far in there yet, or if I'm gonna stop over there and basically try to use that as a place to grind for a couple of levels before I move forward. Also, I still have that leaf, right? Yes. Let's go this way to get there, I think. We can handle one gargoyle, I think. Yeah. Yeah, this is it. We are going to save at the end here and record my save here so that I use this as my next anchor point for the return spell. Okay, good enough there. Go around that guy, I guess. Yeah. Actually, how much money do I have? 20,000, huh? Not quite enough for that sword. Only if I sold... Well, maybe if I sold my current sword. No, I don't think I'm gonna do it. I like the sword I have for now. And I don't want to waste all my money on that, just in case I would need it for something else. I don't remember there being anything else, but that doesn't mean that there isn't. Ada will be next. And here's where I'm going next. Because I think now is the time to come here, or at least to begin. Ancient Road to Rome was once west of this mountainlet. I think it still can be. Oh yeah, it doesn't work. Somewhere over here, I think, is where I want to use the... Held high, the Eye of Molroth. Okay, I guess I didn't have to be right next to it for it to work. So, yeah, a little bit cryptic, but there it is. I think somewhere in this cave is where I get the last crest. Yeah. Let's look around. Okay, we do have multiple staircases going down. I'm going up. I should have used the Thunder Staff. Oh, didn't work anyway. I think Orfeo should survive. As long as we don't need another round. Yeah, keep picking on him. I think it's down that I want to go. Let's just see. Well, there's a treasure over there. Yeah. I remember this. It's a room where I think all you get is attacks from these guys. And it's also like every step you take or something like that, or pretty close to it. Kind of reminds me of Final Fantasy 1 when you had the Hall of Giants in the western part of the first floor of the Earth Cave. Okay, it's not every step, but yeah, it is all Horks still. Not that there couldn't be something else, but I think it's mostly just these guys, at least. Couldn't quite let me get the treasure. And now there's 4 of them. Let's go the first round without healing. Okay, got 1 right off, that helps. Yeah, and putting us all to sleep doesn't help. Okay, yeah, let's try that. It didn't work in the first round. Let's see. Okay, at least it hit him this time. 2 of them. Alright. They're in trouble now. Hero woke up. Unless they do that again and he fell asleep. I didn't see if he fell asleep. Nope. Okay. Well, he should be good. And if this is the treasure I want, then I can just get out of here right away. I think it might be. Yes. Nice. I'm kind of surprised that the first staircase I chose was the right one. I really honestly didn't remember. I just remembered it being down. I don't remember if that cave stays open or not either. I would suppose it probably does. If not, I mean, it's easy enough to just reopen it. Not really an issue there. This sign prison is in a really bad spot. Oh yeah. Somebody was poisoned. Now I basically want to go back to Osterfair, whatever it's called, and then head a little bit north of there, northwest a little bit, I think. Because I have already been to the place, I just didn't have the stuff to be able to do what I wanted to there yet. What'd they give me? Okay, more money. I was looking at the map and wasn't really paying attention to what I was attacking here yet. Let's do a little better this time. A little too far to the west. I think if I take a line somewhere like this straight north, it could get me to it. Not let me get very far. Well, it'd be decent for experience. I think the mana wars are worth a decent amount. Maybe not on an individual basis, but since so many of them show up in battle a lot of times, fine for a decent chunk. Yeah, it still seems just about as good as any other method I've found for experience. At least considering that they're easier than going back into a place like the Cave to Malroth. Malroth Cave, or whatever you want to call that place. Yeah, this was the one where we just go down several floors. Also, look at our crest. Okay, the life crest is heart. That makes sense. I thought they said light crest for some reason. I hear a mortal voice calling me. Ah, 3 descendants of Erdrick. Yes, I shall help thee. I am Rubus, an enchanter, and long ago I promised Erdrick to come, or to help when the time came. Now is the time. Receive now my charm and thy spell of protection. Did he actually teach us a spell? Yeah, didn't really think so. Maybe the charm is the spell of protection? And yes, it's another thing in my inventory. Orfeo's getting quite a bit of stuff too. Yeah, his inventory's full now. I think hers is too. No, she can hold one more thing. I can easily drop that antidote herb, I guess. You gonna talk to me again? Nope. Yeah, I guess why not just do that? This is where I need to come back to anyway. The only question for me now is, do I just head straight forward? I don't think I will. I do remember this last place being fairly long and you not really having a chance to come back as much. Not saying you don't have any place to rest. I think there is a place to rest maybe somewhere. But, yeah. I think I want to level up a little bit before I try to go there. At least I'll do that for a little bit today yet, before we end the session, and then I'll think about it in between sessions and see if we just try to go forward, or if I do more grinding. Either way, I think I will just leave it in, instead of cutting it out. Because this game, compared to the first one, is not nearly as heavy on grinding as the first one was. So I don't think it's gonna be, I don't think it'll get too old and boring, because I'm not gonna have to spend nearly as much time. Thinking, is there any other places I haven't explored that I could try to kind of make it a little more interesting? But I think I want to do fights on the ocean, so I don't want to really do land exploration anyway. What I might do, I suppose, is even though I've been trying not to rely on notes or guides other than the map, world map that is, not like the interior map. I'm trying not to stick to, I'm gonna try not to do that, even though I remember the next two places can be quite long. I'm gonna do my best not to rely on looking up maps for it. But what I think I will do is I will just do a quick search online to see what are the best recommended, like, end game level up type of areas. Yeah, I think that's fair, because that should make it go a little faster. Also, I wonder if we have any more spells that I haven't learned yet. Probably. Because, I mean, Beta is still at what? She's not that high a level. She's only at 15. So I would imagine she has to learn more. No, not him. I'm doing the wrong thing. Okay, so he could have, or he could have one more command ability. And she could have 3 more, it looks like. I think. That's how much room's in there. As far as after this game's done, I have been enjoying it. And I've actually... Yeah, I mean, I liked it the first time I played through it, but I think it's actually a little better a second time through, maybe? Maybe that's because it's a little easier to lightly remember some things and not hitting as many snags and dead ends. Because even if I did use notes on it the first time I played through it, I usually try to at least progress through the game story-wise and just go straight through. The only thing I do is I'll look up if there are hidden things or such, just to make sure I don't miss anything that's easily missable. But I guess what I meant to say there with that I am liking the game, but I'm not going to go straight into Dragon Warrior 3 right after this. Probably just take a break for one game at least. I had mentioned before that I'm planning on doing Secret of Evermore, so that will probably be the next one in this time slot. I get a little time to think about it yet before we get to that point anyway. We're not done with this one. It'll take another 5 or 6 parts probably at least. But I think I'll just take one game off in between, and then I'll come back to Dragon Warrior 3. That one, I don't know why. I know people like it, it's a good game, but I only made it like a few hours into it, and then didn't go any further than that. I don't remember why. I think it might have been because like another game I had really been anticipating came out, or it went on sale so I could buy it, so I went to that. And when I'm on a playthrough of a game, or at least before I started trying to record them, I always played games the way I didn't like leaving off and then doing something else and then trying to come back to a game. I'd rather just start over completely if I took too many months off or something in between. Not that I didn't necessarily remember what I'd done, it was just, I don't know. Just felt like the story was kind of broken for me at that point, broken up too much. I don't want to jump back in. I get the same way with a lot of TV shows. If a new season of a show comes out, I kind of like to watch the previous season or maybe the whole series again before I watch it. Which kind of makes me want to wait until a show is completely done before I start watching it, so I can just binge through it. Well, let's just get one more fight for today, and then we'll go ahead and call it, and in between, like I said, I'll check out where would maybe be a better place to do some endgame leveling here. And by endgame, I guess I mean not in the final dungeon. Unless that's what people suggest, then we'll go with it. Alright, we'll go ahead and call it there for today, and we'll pick up here next time to do some grinding. Anyway, thanks for watching, and if you've been enjoying the content so far, please like, comment, and subscribe or follow, and we'll catch you next time.